I got drugged. As I'm about to head out, guys, as I'm about to head out,
we touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't water what doesn't grow. Give up, let it go. But we fell apart just in time. You say at least it was worth the try.
Jambo familia, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. How are you guys? My name is Jamin. If you're new here, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always clicking my videos. I love you scatter, as my Nigerian people would say. Hey, I love you scatter. Okay, now apenda sana. It's been a minute. I didn't have a phone. All this time you've seen me missing. I didn't have a phone. I don't use a camera to vlog. I use a phone. So that's why I've been missing in action, but I'm back. Your girl is back looking all fly, as you can see. I know, right? I know. Leave it. So guys, I've never done a story time. I have never done a story time. Not on TikTok, not on YouTube, not on Instagram, not on Facebook, nowhere. I've never done a story time. But this time, I have one. Okay? Cheers. So I'm taking some ginger water. I have tonsils. So if you see my voice doing like this, just know it's because of the tonsils. Anywho, I said I have a story time. Guys, I got drugged. Yeah, you heard me right. I got drugged. Okay, so here is how the story goes. I told you I didn't have a phone. And there's this herbal facial soap that I use for my face. It has been out of stock in the nearest supermarket that is close to me. So, for about 2 to 3 months, so I tell myself, hey, you've been waiting for this soap for too long. Why don't you take a matatu to another supermarket just close by and pay 40 shillings to and fro, 20 shillings to go, 20 Kenyan shillings to go, 20 Kenyan shillings back. And I agree. Since I have nothing doing and I badly need this soap, why not? I mean, why not go and get it? So I take a matatu. If you're not from Kenya, a matatu is the public means of transport here in Kenya. It's like a bus, okay? So I take a matatu. As my Swahili people would say, mimi huyo, hunyo kwa hunyo. That's me. I head straight to the bus station, go catch a matatu, and I head to the supermarket. And I get there. Remember, all this time, I don't have what? I don't have a phone. I just have the cash. Okay? So I go. On reaching on the supermarket entrance, just when I'm about to walk into the supermarket, a girl comes calling. Just not a girl, a young lady. She's in her between her 19 years to about 24 years at most. She comes calling, hey madam, please, can I please talk to you? She speaks Swahili. And I say, okay. And she comes. I was wearing a green sleeveless, just like this one. Okay, she comes and holds me and starts taking me aside or pushing me aside. So I tell her, hey, wait a minute. If you want to tell me something, go ahead and tell me whatever you want to tell me without holding me. And I loosen myself from her grip. She touches me again. I said, you should tell me whatever you want to tell me without holding me. So she doesn't hold me anymore. And she goes ahead to tell me, oh, there's this woman that's just by the corner there. In that supermarket, there's a butchery outside. So there's a corner heading to the entrance of the butchery. So she tells me there is a woman just outside the butchery. I've left her with my phone. Would you please go and stand there as I get into the supermarket to get some things, as she for her not and check on her so that she cannot go with my phone. And I'm like, what? And she's like, please, I don't want her to go with my phone. And tell her, look, if she has your phone, it's very simple. Just go get your phone from her going to the supermarket, or better yet, go get your phone and the woman, go into the supermarket, shop whatever you want to shop, and head out. How would I just stand here and stare at a woman because she has your phone? I don't know you, first of all. Second of all, I have my own business to do. I have whatever that it is that I came here to do. Okay? So I'm not just going to stand here and just be staring at strangers because a stranger asked me to do it. I'd be looking very stupid. Tell me, no, there's something I'm doing. Actually, I don't care whatever it is you're doing. I don't want to know whatever you're doing. You just go, get your woman, friend, or whoever she is, and go into the supermarket because I have my own business. Okay? As I walk away, she calls me and she tells me, please, madam, I'll give you something. Something, in this essence, is money. I tell her, I don't need your money. Okay? If you're desperately in need of your phone, just go get it. It's your phone. Go get it. And I tell her, I know how you people scam people, so I'm not going to stand here and battle words with you because of your phone. And I walk into the supermarket. She tries calling me, but I'm not in for it. So I go into the supermarket, go round and round, shop for whatever I wanted to shop for, pay, and as I'm about to head out, guys, fear people, fear people. As I'm about to head out, this girl was looking very innocent. She was very beautiful, very young, and very innocent. She looked very innocent. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So as I was about to head out, I start feeling dizzy. It was around 2 p.m. Hadn't taken lunch before leaving the house. So I say, I ask myself, is it because would I be hungry, or am I dehydrated? I don't pay much attention, so I start walking to the bus stage to pick another matatu. Headed where? Headed home. Oh, all this time it's hot, so I think in my head I'm thinking I might be dehydrated. That's what's going on in my head. I might be dehydrated, or it's because I haven't taken lunch yet. Ha! Oh! So I get into the matatu. Luckily for me, it wasn't far. I get into the matatu. And I pay the conductor the fare, and I sit down. I'm seated just beside the driver in the front seat, just beside the driver. And now the driver is all chatty and everything. So the driver, when we were closed about 2 stops to my stop, the driver starts talking to me. He's speaking Swahili. I am Kenyan. I know Swahili perfectly. Okay? But all this time, I can hear whatever he's saying, but I'm not, it's like I can't understand. All this time, he's saying, okay, I know what he's saying. I don't know if you guys, do you guys get it? Mnanielewa kweli? Can you understand me? I know what the driver is saying, but my mind can't seem to get it. It's like I'm confused. Exactly, that's the word. I'm completely confused. So, in my head or in my heart, I'm thinking, oh God, please don't let me pass out here, because if I do, who's going to help me? Nobody knows me here. So if I pass out, by the time they get to my stop, if I pass out before we get to my stop, I'm done. At least let me get to my stop, because if I pass out there, at least a few people know me, because that's where I shop for my stuff, my groceries and all. So guys, fortunately for me, I didn't pass out. So the driver thinks I'm ignoring him, but in reality, I'm very confused. I'm one step to not knowing what my name is, where I'm going and everything. I'm few seconds to losing it. Okay? So I alight at my stop. Vizuri sana. I alight at my stop. And I walk home. Okay? I walk home. I go home, take lots and lots of water, and I sit down. Right when I sit down, that's when it hits me. Oh my God. This girl dragged me. Because I'm not sick. I've not taken anything that would make me feel drowsy and confused and everything. And that's when I remember that I saw a story on YouTube where a girl said that these people that drag you on the streets of Nairobi, they target the places where your skin is bare, like your face. Someone just passed by you and rub your face and you think it's an accident, or they touch your hand and everything, and you think it's nothing. Kumbe they're targeting direct to your skin. And that's why the girl was so insisting on holding my hand. Just sit down. I pass out. I pass out. I hear myself. I regain my consciousness after like 6, 7, 8 hours. Okay? That's when I'm like, oh my God. Haven't done anything. Haven't eaten. Haven't done anything. I'm weak. I'm so dizzy. I can barely do anything. And I'm super, super sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm as sleepy as... Hey! So, I sent for milk. I go get milk. I drink my milk. So that's when it starts to dilute, I think. I sleep again. Guys, let me tell you. Hey! For a sober blood like me, that doesn't do drugs or anything that would make me feel that way. It's tough. I felt that way and I slept. I was just sleeping, waking up, eating something, going back to sleep for a good 48 hours. 48 hours. Kuamka kutafuta kitu kukula at least so that I can eat something. I don't get sick or I don't pass out in my sleep or anything, or my blood sugar goes low or something. Sleeping, waking up for a good 48 hours. I was so sick, so dizzy, so weak, I could not explain it. After this whole thing has passed, I go to Mama Mboga, a nearest woman, a woman that I get tomatoes from. I tell her the story. She's like, oh, you didn't know? That supermarket is very dangerous. You know, there are banks near that supermarket. So people come, scammers come there to target innocent looking people. So if a stranger talks to you, run. She goes ahead and tells me that it happened to her, but in her case, someone dropped her identification card. And she calls the woman and tells her, Madam, please, you've dropped your identification card. Hey. The woman, because she has a lot of things she's holding, she requests the lady to help her pick the identification card. And this Mama Mboga picked it and gave her. Hey! That is the last thing she remembers. She woke up. By the time she's coming back to her senses, she has no phone. She has no money. She does not have anything. She cannot recall where the woman went to. And to make matters worse, she doesn't know where she is, and she's full of dust. She's been trekking for good freaking hours. Trekking. She's she's full of dust. Hey, I tell you guys, people are bad. People are bad. I don't mean to sound heartless, but right now, when if you drop a child in front of me, I'm not picking. I will not help you. No, thank you, but I will not help you. Because I've just realized that people are using your good heart or your innocent self to take advantage of you. Imagine, I've been thinking, okay, these people might have dragged me. What if their intentions were not to steal from me? What if their intentions were not to steal from me? What if I would have followed them and they kidnap me or go ahead and kill me? You find me in an Airbnb somewhere, all dead, and in your mind you'd be saying, oh, these girls of nowadays, oh, they follow sugar daddies, they follow men anyhowly, and see how they are dying. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't stop thinking about what these people would have done to me. Like, okay, and also, after I walked into the supermarket, they knew they had held my hand, and maybe their substance was slowly absorbing into my skin, right? After after I've gone into the supermarket, and they now know the substance is taking over, I can't help but wonder, would sorry guys, I can't help but wonder, did they stay back and wait to see if the effect will work enough, or what exactly? Were they following me to see if it will weigh down on me, or what exactly? Eh? I can't help but like guys, my lights are out, my lights are out. So guys, whenever you're out there, be careful of those people that pretend to be friendly. That's one. Please hold your ear and hold it very well. You remember when your teachers and parents were telling you, do not talk to strangers. Hold your ear very well. Do not talk to strangers. I'm sorry to say this, but whatever the situation is, mind your business. Don't talk to strangers. At this day and time, this world we are in, please, please, don't talk to strangers. If you're headed somewhere, please go wherever you're going, do whatever you're going to do, and head back home. Okay? Avoid strangers, avoid being all for the Christmas and helping everybody. Please do not. You rather be people. I'd rather people say I'm heartless and I get home safe than people say she was kind but she's no more. I don't want to meet my untimely death. Please. So if you're there, all I want to tell you is be careful, beware of scammers, and always watch out. Okay? That's all I have for today. Hope to see you on my next video. If something like this has ever happened to you, drop a comment. Let's educate each other. Let's look out for each other. And if you've not liked this video, please give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. That's the best way to support this channel. And imagine guys, it's free of charge. Imagine free of charge. You're not going to be charged anything for liking my video, for dropping a sweet comment, and for subscribing and sharing this video. I will really appreciate. Okay, thank you so much for watching till the end, and until next time, it's your girl Jamin. Kwaheri.